Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are tackling Leetcode 438, find all anagrams in a string. Most people's first instinct is to sort every substring, but there is a faster way. Today we'll solve this in a single pass using a sliding window. Let's walk through the problem. We are given two strings, a source string S and a pattern string P. Our goal is to find all the starting indices in S where a substring is an anagram of P. Quick reminder, an anagram just means the exact same letters with the exact same counts, but in any order. Take the words eat and tea, they are anagrams. Both have exactly one E, one A and one T, just arranged differently. Now look at our example here. The pattern P has one A, one B and one C. We look at every window of size 3 in S and ask, does it have the same character counts? At index 0, the substring is CBA, 1A, 1B, 1C. That is a match. So, we record index 0 in our answer list. We will cover exactly how we check for a match in a moment. At index 1, the substring is BAE. It has an E which P does not have. Not a match. We keep sliding and come to index 6 where the substring is BAC with 1A, 1B, 1C again. Another match. We record index 6 and we continue until we reach the end. Our final answer has indices 0 and 6. What we just walked through is exactly the naive approach. For every window of size W in S, where W is pattern size, we check if that substring is an anagram of P. But how do we actually check if two strings are anagrams? If you saw my valid anagram video, you already know the drill. If not, link is in the description or tap the I button. But in any case, here is a quick recap in context of the current problem. Method 1. Sort and compare. Sort both the substring and P. If the sorted versions match, they are anagrams. Simple, but sorting costs O of m log m, where m is the size of our pattern, and if n is the size of string S, then we check every window, which would be n minus m plus 1 or roughly n windows, each costing O of m log m, totaling to O of n times m log m. Method 2. Frequency map or array. For counting, we can use a frequency map, or since we are only dealing with lowercase English letters, an array of size 26 is all we need. So we build the frequency array for P1s. Then for each window, we build its frequency array and compare. If every count matches, they are anagrams. Now, with a frequency array, each window still costs O of m to build from scratch. Total O of n times m. Both are covered in the valid anagram video. Either way, in both the approaches, the inner pass over every character of every window to compare the windows with pattern P is the bottleneck. Can we do better? And the answer is yes. Think about the repeated work the naive approach is doing. We build the frequency array for P. Same idea as before. Our target is 1A, 1B, 1C. Then we build the frequency array for the first window of S, which is CBA, and it also has 1A, 1B, 1C. That matches. We add index 0 to our answer. But now, when we slide our window from CBA to BAE, only two characters change. We drop C on the left and pick up E on the right. That middle part, BA, stays exactly the same. Recounting or resorting the entire window just for one character change is a total waste of time. So here's the optimal approach. The sliding window. Now, after building the first window, when we move forward, we just update the character we added and the one we removed. That turns each slide from a linear operation into constant time or O of 1 instead of rematching the whole window every time. Now this window has an E which P does not have. No match. We keep sliding. At window 3, which starts at index 2, B goes out and B comes back in. Same character, so there is no net change. The window is now AEB, which still has that E. No match. We keep going until we hit window 7 at index 6. Now we have BAC with 1A, 1B and 1C. Another match, we record index 6. Our final answer is 0 and 6. And we got there by updating just 2 values per slide. That is O of 1 per step instead of O of M. The overall time complexity is O of N plus M. 1 pass to build the pattern counts and 1 pass through S. Space is O of 1 because the frequency array is always fixed at size 26. Now let's go through the code with Java on left and Python on right. We start by capturing the window size W, that's the length of P. If S is shorter than this window size, no anagram is possible, so we return an empty list immediately. Next, we create two frequency arrays, P count and S count, each of size 26, one for P, one for the current window in S. We loop through the first W characters to build both counts at once. To map each character to an array slot, we subtract the ASCII value of A from it. So A maps to 0, B to 1, all the way to Z at 25. That gives us P count from P and S count from the first window of S. One loop, two arrays, first window ready. Right after, we do our first match check. If P count equals S count, the very first window is an anagram. So we add index 0 to our answer list. Now, the sliding window loop starts at index W and runs to the end of S. Each iteration does exactly two things. First, add the new character entering from the right by incrementing its slot in S count. Second, remove the character leaving from the left. Since the window is always W wide, that's the character W positions back. We decrement its slot in S count. Then we check for a match again. If S count equals P count, the current window is an anagram. We calculate its start index and add it to the answer list. Once the loop ends, we return the answer list. So that's all for this video. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might benefit from it. If you haven't subscribed the channel yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you never miss an update. Your support helps me create more content like this. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.